Hi, welcome back to the Spirit's Path. This is D, and today's tarot card of the day out of the Wildwood Tarot deck is Queen of Vessels and Salmon. And this is a court card. We've gone over this a couple times, but this is a queen, and a queen of emotion, queen of water, however you want to look at it. As here, vessels, and this queen, the way I kind of explain it is they rule the castle. Waters are all about emotions and psychic ability, and the salmon here is it's kind of like a self-sacrificial queen. All right, she is going to be deeply caring and honest, generous, and she's trying to bring joy to everybody's life. We talked a little bit about that yesterday about the Eight of Vessels coming in, that rebirth, and using that creativity from the Green Man to to bring that joy back into your work situations, your relationships, your social network, as we, continue to stay at home during this crisis. It's kind of hard to, have joy, in all three of those environments. But, as you're staying at home and you're getting used to the family situation, and, I'm sure everybody's got their norms, I'm sure there's some self-sacrificing going along the way too. I watched an article the other day about, maybe the hygiene isn't the best as what it was when you're working every day. Maybe the house isn't getting cleaned as much as it was now that you're home all the time either. So, there's some self-sacrificing going along the way. And, maybe, if you still have a job and you're still employed, maybe that self-sacrifice is, lower benefit in your finances. Maybe the corporation asks you to take a pay cut, over the next couple months. That's a self-sacrifice to keep, the corporation, moving forward, and, instead of being laid off or having to go to unemployment, you still at least have a paycheck, for a couple months. So, that's kind of what that Queen of Vessels Salmons talks about. Now, if this is a person, the aspects that's coming into your life tomorrow, this could be somebody that's tenderhearted, kind, intuitive, empathetic to your needs. So, I'm sure as you're talking with other people out there on the phone, using that creativity, kind of getting that new rebirth, that, other people are in that same mode as you are. They're empathetic to your needs because guess what? They're living the same crisis you're living. You're living the same stay at home with the two kids and the significant other. They're living that same crisis of, okay, what do I do today? Maybe it's, not in a nice, maybe it's in a small apartment where things are crowded, so, what kind of self-sacrifice do you have, for watching TV? Maybe you have to split time up, things of that nature. So people are empathetic to those needs. And, if this is a person in your life, this is also somebody who's a great confidant, somebody that you can talk to. That queen will listen to you. That queen will, kind of be that person where, you can make that plea to, and she'll at least listen to what's going on. And she may offer some advice. She may say, have you thought inwardly about it? Where the king makes you think outwardly. Okay. If this is an aspect, something going on, it could be something that's emotionally mature. As we watch our leaders make the decisions on, reopening, the economy, that's an aspect that's emotionally mature because they don't want to do it immaturely and then bring this virus back. They want to make sure that everybody's safe, everybody's taken care of. It's just not the needs of the few, it's the needs of the many here. All right. And it's also the aspect of, let's do this the right way, making it impressionable. Let's take the necessary steps to move forward during this crisis to, make sure that we don't have any more sacrifices of other people during this COVID-19 things. If this is an event, this is about your comfort, your dreams, your visions. I know for myself, I'm not as stressed, okay, with being at home now for, 5 weeks going on 6. My dreams are getting deeper. My dreams are, my subconscious, my dreams are telling me different things. So, the visions that I have as well, being, contacting with spirit and, the universe, those visions and those dreams, that intuition is in a little bit higher gear because I don't have the outside noise affecting me as I'm moving forward. So what this queen and all the court cards have questions for you is what is this queen, what is she enchanting you to do? Okay. Yesterday we talked about that rebirth with the creativity, that's coming from the green man. What does she want you to do, during this time? I said, at the beginning of this crisis that, now's a great opportunity to, take on new creative projects, maybe learn a language, maybe learn how to play a guitar, maybe learn how to do something different, maybe read a book, that you haven't had time to do. Okay, so, that's kind of like what she's asking you, is what's enchanting you to do something? And the other question that she asks is, what do you need to devote yourself to as you move forward, okay, in this stay-at-home crisis, in this creative plan of the rebirth of yourself? Okay, what do you need to devote yourself more to? Is it a relationship? Is it, some aspect of your job? Or maybe it's an, aspect of looking for another job if you're unemployed. Okay, maybe that's what you need to devote yourself to and kind of remake yourself, re-image yourself, recreate yourself so you can be very, what's the right word? Have that makeup, for going to those interviews and, really sell yourself on your resume. Maybe that's a creative project that, where you need to devote yourself to. So that's how that Queen of Vessels, the salmon, interacts within your day. What I'm going to do as well is I'm going to pull from that Messenger Oracle deck. I got a lot of good comments off of that, and I'm going to pull another card to help clarify this Queen of Vessels and the salmon. So with that salmon, being self-sacrifice, what do we need to know from the Messenger Oracle deck as we move forward tomorrow? The Queen of Vessels, or I should say today, the Queen of Vessels, the salmon, what do we need to know about that message from the Messenger Oracle deck? What is the message from the Messenger Oracle deck to help clarify this salmon? And the card that comes up is be vigilant. The dragon sitting on top. What is he sitting on top of there? A flame that looks like a tree. Okay, and he's just being vigilant. Just being vigilant. So, that Queen of Vessels, that deeply caring, that honest, that, that generous spirit, that brings joy. The Messenger Oracle card is just telling you, be vigilant. Be vigilant in your creativity. Be vigilant in your self-sacrifice. Be vigilant in your move going forward. Ask those questions. What's enchanting you? Don't let opportunities slip by at this point to move forward, to create something new. Be vigilant in that aspect. What do you need to devote yourself to? Remaking yourself, re-imaging yourself. Be vigilant in making that happen for yourself, so you can move forward, so you can be better prepared for the coming months ahead. That's what these two cards are talking about. So I hope this message comes across clear. I hope it resonates with you. If it does, hit that like button for me and share it with others. Subscribe to the channel. This is Dee for The Spirit's Path, and we'll talk to you tomorrow. Take care and God bless, and stay safe, everybody.